Maybe it was because they had always practiced when it was still light outside and it was dark that night and there were flickering candles as the only light. Maybe it was because there was a sea of faces before him. But when he came out in his time and stood and looked out at everyone, he gestured toward the manger and opened his little rosebud mouth and was like a little deer in the headlights. Mrs. Betty Heffelbauer, who was directing the pageant, was crouched behind the massive pulpit as the prompter, and she hissed, "Robert!" And the child grew and became strong. He looked back at her with incomprehension. She tried again, "Robert, psst," and the child grew and became strong. At which point the message light went on in the little messenger, and he leaned forward conspiratorially toward the congregation, pointed toward the manger, and said, "And the child grew and became strong." Now, it's your job and it's my job to make sure that the big story, the saving story, is not a secret anymore. And you're here because somebody told you the story, didn't they? Whether in a whisper or a shout, somebody, I say somebody, told you the story. The story that the child is growing in the season of Epiphany. The child is becoming stronger within us as we, as Paul says in 2 Corinthians, as we with unveiled faces beholding the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ are being transformed from one degree of glory to another. As we preach a word, share a story that conforms the world to Christ. That is our story.